Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes, and today I'm covering a subject called creating happiness. So before we get started, let's talk about what causes most of our unhappiness. And most of it has to do with, I'm going to say, the American dream. And the American dream is, well, unless you have your dad's a doctor, your mom's a lawyer, you grow up in a nice big house, everyone has their own bedroom, color TV in your room, mommy loves you, daddy loves you, they're there at every one of your events, then you didn't have a good life. Well, that American dream story, these stories from our childhood of how life should be and is supposed to be, causes us today, or even as our children in childhood, to suffer. Because the pretense was, unless you have this, you don't have the goods. Well, that's not true. Life is what you make it. And, there's a biblical verse, is learning how to see the good in everything. So I didn't grow up with my own bedroom. My brother and I shared a bedroom, but it was awesome because we played together every day. And my parents weren't home every day when I got home from school, but we learned how to take care of ourselves, cook, be responsible, do the things that needed to do, and learn to become part of a team. And not having my parents there every day, my dad instilled that we always work together because we're part of this household, and everyone pitch in and be like a band of brothers. So it's learning how to see the good in everything. So I'm going to share with you another story from my life when I got divorced, lost my house, lost my kids. And that was tough. I went through a grieving process, and rightly so. So when we lose something or miss out on something, we're going to grieve. So if we don't have the life that we thought we should have had, there's going to be resentment, anger, some bitterness, and unhappiness. And those emotions are very destructive to a human being. We could even feel shame and guilt and anger. Again, very destructive emotions. So what was the silver lining in that? Well, my confession is this. When I was there and running my own business and going home every day, I was like, oh, I got to do this. I have to do that. Have to do this and that. And the way I was talking to myself, it was making everything seem like a chore and an obligation. But when I wasn't there with my kids every day, the silver lining was when they called me, I was happy to be there because I get to be with my kids. I get to experience them. So it changed my whole perspective. It actually was a kick in my butt that I sort of needed to some degree to value relationships. And I started studying relationships, and I started studying psychology more. And I started studying emotions to get through the difficult times that I was going through. So creating happiness is learning to see the beauty in everything. Let go of the stories that everybody told you the way life should be. Make the most out of your life where you are right now. So it's Dr. Wood. Hope you have a great day. Let go of the stories. You don't need anybody else to tell you how to live, or just because it's their idea of a perfect life doesn't have to be your idea of a perfect life. And if you give up perfection, you'll be happy with what you got. Thanks.